Hey everybody, it's Jer. So I had done, I think I start every video with but I had done some videos before talking about Robinhood and investing and day trading and like what I do. And so I wanted to, I had some people write me and they were like, oh, well, yeah, we'd love more tips, whatever, more advice or whatever. I'm not going to make all videos about stock trading and day trading and investing and all of that, but I did say that I would do some videos, some shorter videos, kind of giving advice, or maybe not giving advice, but just educating and helping people understand stock market and trading and investing and business stuff. There is a thing coming up that happens sometimes in the stock market with companies. Companies sometimes decide to do what is called a stock split. Tomorrow, well, actually a few days ago, two companies started a process of doing a stock split, Tesla and Apple. Both of those companies decided to do stock splits, and what that means, because a lot of people don't know, what that means is that they feel that their stock price is too high for what it is, and they want to split each individual share multiple times. And the thought process behind doing a stock split is, hey, if our stock price, individual stock price is lower, more people get in because it's more accessible. More people can buy it if it's a lower price. Like let's say, a company like has $100 shares, more people are likely to buy at that $100 rate more shares than at the $1,000 rate or whatever that it might be at now, which Tesla is up over, I believe it's up over 2,000. I'm not for sure. I don't keep up with Tesla that much. Apple is up over 500 right now. So what will happen, Apple is doing a 4-for-1 stock split. Tesla, I believe, is doing 5-for-1, maybe 7-for-1, one or the other. And what that means is that they are taking each individual share, like Apple is worth, let's make it an easier number, 400. Let's say Apple is worth 400. It's not, it's worth like 500 right now, a share. They decided they're going to do a stock split, which will bring their shares down to $100, but each share that somebody has now becomes 4 shares. So it would make it, if it was 400, it'll make each share $100. And the thought process, like I said, behind that is that more people are able to buy it because it's a cheaper cost, a cheaper rate. So more people will buy individual shares. And Tesla's doing the same thing. I started learning about stock splits from Walmart because back in the day, Walmart would, anytime their stock share was going up above $50, they would do a split. And they did a lot of splits throughout time. And it helped at that time because there wasn't such thing as fractional shares. People couldn't buy fractional shares. People had, the general public bought individual shares. If you worked at Walmart, you could get fractional shares. You could put so much money per paycheck into buying shares, and I believe you still can do that. So it helped because more people then could buy shares of stock in Walmart. Because like I said, fractional shares weren't available. So they would make it up to, 50 or whatever. Then whenever they did the stock split, like 2-for-1, each individual share would be like $25 or whatever it happened to be. So more people would buy in, which means more people have ownership in the company. And the same percentage of, so if you have more people buying into a company, that share price goes up. This is kind of supply and demand. So if you have shares at $25 or whatever it happens to be, more people are going to come in and buy it, especially if you're not where you can buy fractional shares. So it's going to make that stock price go up because, like I said, supply and demand. If there's less, that's going to be confusing. If it costs less, more people can buy in. So even though there's more shares, more people are buying in, which is going to make that stock price go up gradually or pretty quickly. And so back in the day, that helped the stock price go up. Whenever stock price goes up, the value of a company goes up. Fast forward to now, I don't know that it is going to have the same, it won't have the same exact effect. I know that. It couldn't. Because like with Robinhood or other like trading apps or brokerage apps, you can buy fractional shares already. So I don't see where it makes a difference except for cosmetic. So instead of like Apple having shares that are up to $500, they will have shares that are at like $125. And so it looks more appetizing for somebody to buy into it because it's a lower amount. Whereas like shares of like Amazon or even Tesla are really, really expensive. And maybe that's kind of intimidating to get into. I've never even owned Amazon or even thought about owning Amazon. And I don't know that it's because of like how high it is. It's just also whenever a stock is that high, it's harder to get it to go up in the amount. But I think that's like, it's kind of moot because now we can buy fractional shares. Almost everybody can buy fractional shares. It's raining out, so it's really nice. So I opened these up because I love the rain. But yeah, so that's what a stock split is. Stock splits are mostly now cosmetic. It will cause probably the price of the stock, each individual stock, to go up because it's more, I don't know what it is, but something about it is more appetizing, more pleasant to think, okay, I'm buying Apple at $100 over I'm buying Apple at $500. So I do see the stock going up short term. I see both stocks actually going up long term. Apparently, I was reading a report and stocks that do stock splits generally, on average, go up 30% over the year after the stock split. So it'll go up, I'm sure. But I see Apple, I wish that they would do more with the money they have on hand. They have a lot of money, a lot of cash on hand, and they're like really not doing a whole lot with it. I would love to see them do more with it. Apple is also expected to grow with services like Apple TV and the games and the app purchases. Also, they will, for sure, I see their like the Apple payment plan, like buying an iPhone or not, is it not payment plan? Where people are, I don't know what it's called, where people are getting new iPhones, they're making monthly payments, and then they can upgrade, like an upgrade plan, where they can upgrade every year or is it every new iPhone, every other iPhone, whatever it is, like people are getting into that, which to me it's leasing. And I don't know that it's a great value to do that. And that's a totally different video, but I see more people doing that. So this is going to be a continuous stream of income for Apple. A continuous stream of income for any company is great, like Netflix or whatever it happens to be, where people are paying monthly into something. That's great because you have them hooked, and you have consumers hooked into whatever your company is, whatever your services are. So that's a great thing for just about any business. So I do see Apple getting better. Tesla's growing. becoming more, again, easily accessible with their products. And they're making more products, more cars that more people can afford to buy. So I see Tesla also growing because they are so far ahead of the competition as far as, there's a lot of companies, a lot of car companies that haven't even released electric cars yet, or haven't released many electric cars, and Tesla, that's all they do. So it's like they are ahead of competition by a lot. So I see them growing as well. And then plus, Elon Musk has a lot of different plans. Like I listened to an interview he did where he's talking about, it sounds crazy, but he's talking about installing robotic pieces into people, like computer chips basically, that help people regain or keep memory. And it was a lot. So if you get a chance to look into that, there's a lot to it. I may do a video on it once I kind of know more about it, because I don't know a whole lot about it, but I listened to him talk for like an hour about this. And so there's a lot of great plans ahead for Tesla. Hopefully Apple does more with the money they have on hand, but even if they don't, the services and stuff they're doing, it's a great investment. I don't necessarily do investments like long-term. I do more short-term stuff with day trading, but if you're investing, I definitely recommend Apple and Tesla are probably both great buys for investing. They are kind of overpriced for where they are now, but looking ahead, a lot of people are investing for future and thinking ahead. So thinking ahead, they're a great buy. If you were buying based off of value right now, they're not great values right now, but for future, they are both good companies. Okay, so that's what a stock split is. It's splitting shares of stocks into multiple shares to lower the price to where more people want to get in because it's more appetizing, I guess, more. And I see it. Like I am the same way. It's just how my mind works. Like if something is priced at $100,000 or $1,000, I'm probably not going to buy into that because it's just kind of intimidating. Whereas like if you're buying like at lower prices, you're more apt to buy into those shares of stock or into that company. Okay, I hope this helps. I don't know if it will or not, or if it does, but I hope it does. I'm not going to do every video where it's investing, but I did want to do this one, and I'll do more in the future. Okay, that's all I got. Love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Mwah.